Motivation is something everyone wants, yet it often disappears just when we need it most. Many people wait for motivation, believing they will wake up one day feeling inspired and ready to change their life. But that day rarely comes. Motivation is not something you find, it is something you create. Most people think motivation comes first and action follows. In reality, action comes first, and motivation follows. Think about the last time you did something you didn't feel like doing. Maybe you started a workout, opened a book, or wrote a paragraph. Almost immediately, you felt a spark of energy. That spark is motivation. It follows action, not the other way around. Motivation disappears often because we set goals that are too big or vague. Goals like, I will change my life or I will finally get disciplined, sound powerful, but they feel overwhelming. Heavy or unclear goals trigger avoidance. Even small emotional friction, like fear of failing or being judged, can make starting feel impossible. Another reason is waiting for the perfect mood. People think, I'll start tomorrow when I feel ready. But moods are unstable. If your progress depends on your feelings, your results will always be inconsistent. What works is breaking tasks into tiny, almost laughably small steps. Small steps reduce resistance and make it easier to start. For example, instead of saying, I'll study for 2 hours, start with, I'll open my book. Instead of, I'll work out for an hour, say, I'll put on my shoes. Even tiny actions generate momentum. Motivation also fades when there is no visible progress. Imagine learning a new language. You spend weeks feeling stuck, barely recognizing words. Your brain says, no reward here. Stop. But if you practice 5 minutes a day, 1 word, 1 sentence, your brain starts giving feedback. That feedback generates energy, which feels like motivation. Micro-goals make action simple and measurable. Each small step releases a tiny reward, and that is the motivation you've been waiting for. Consistency beats intensity every time. Even on days when you feel tired or unmotivated, small repeated actions build momentum. Momentum carries you forward even when motivation is low. Don't wait to feel motivated. Start moving, even slightly, and motivation will follow. Motivation is not magic, it is a signal that you are making progress. Small actions compound over time, leading to bigger achievements than expected. The key takeaway is that you don't need to feel ready to begin. Start with a small step, be consistent, and let momentum and micro-goals create the motivation you need. Motivation is the reward you get for moving forward, step by step.